Bitcoin bulls hit a major roadblock of resistance at 107K and the bears send us back down to 102K. Will we be able to hold this and go back up, or will we be targeting 91K next? Let's find out. Welcome back to FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. I'm Flex, and today we're diving into a full top-down analysis on Bitcoin. We're going to start from the higher time frames, work our way down to the lower time frames, and check to see if we find any good setups. Now remember, this is not financial advice, I'm just reading the charts. Alright guys, it's about 8:15 p.m. Eastern time. The price of Bitcoin is currently at 103,245, and today we went down as low as 102,476, and yesterday we were as high as 107,500. So that's a gigantic drop that we took here. If we take a look here at the weekly, we see that we survived this past Sunday with this wick up and we got above the 50 moving average. Now we're starting to lose the 50 moving average. We have a wick on the other side, and last week's wick, I usually tell you guys that when there's a wick, we come back to eat it. Look at this long wick we had here and then eventually drop down. Could this now be the week where we lose the 50 moving average? If we zoom into the stochastics RSI on the weekly, we see that we're really getting overbought. Look how low we went over here on the weekly. It looks like we're really gonna go deep before coming up, and that's going to be a problem. That might mean we might lose this 50 moving average. If we check out the other time frames really quick, the 6-day, we see that we're dragging on the floor. 5-day, we're dragging. 4-day, we're also dragging. The 3-day, still dragging on the floor. So this could be a large correction for a while here. The 2-day, we were kind of on the way up. Now I'm starting to see some type of curve. You see the RSI coming down. We have a day before this candle closes. This looks like tweezer tops and a red engulfing candle. Not looking good. Now on the daily, we are coming off of 2 green candles. Well, we were hoping that today we could have had a third candle, do a 3 white soldiers, and that would have been a continuation bullish pattern to continue going up. Nope, big red, gigantic engulfing candle here, tweezer tops, and we're coming down. We never got above the 21 moving average at 107,565, and we really didn't even get close to the 200 moving average at 110,418. Now you guys know I have this in the bear flag. We broke out of it, but look, technically we closed in the bear flag today. If we can't bounce off the top of this bear flag and we go back in, this measure move will take us to 91K. You guys already know we have an overall pattern of a head and shoulder here that takes us to 91K as well, and it's not looking good. The stochastics were on the way up, but look, now we're getting some curvature showing that we're about to roll over. We're not even probably going to make it to the top. But right now things are looking bearish. The other time frames really quickly: 22-hour stochastics toppy on the way down, 12-hour on the way down, 10-hour on the way down as well, 8-hour on the way down. We head over to the 4-hour. We see that the stochastics are below the dotted line. We're dragging here. Yesterday I had the 1-hour in a flag right here. This would have taken us to about 110, basically to this 200 moving average, and we just got a quick wick up to that 107,500 and then boom, straight back down. So this was a fake out. This was a bear trap. This ended up being a double top here M pattern, and we already made the measure move to that. Now we're basically making a bear flag again. This looks like we are probably going to continue going down. The fact that we couldn't get above this 100 moving average is showing a lot of weakness on Bitcoin. If we head over to even the other time frames, look at the 3-hour. It's low, but it's still dragging. The 2-hour is still low, and on the 1-hour, where it looks like we might be on the way up, but we're below all the moving averages here as well, so it's not looking good. And as you can see, this is a rounded top as well. Like I said, in the 4-hour, double top, we fell down. This is also an Adam and Eve right here. We fell down. Now on the 15-minute chart, we see that the stochastics are toppy. We're barely above the 21 moving average. We're catching resistance at the 50 moving average at 103,355. This looks like we're about to roll over. So the probability right now is that it's possible that this bear flag is going to play out if we continue to go down. Right now we held support at around 102,000, but if we fall below that, we're going to test 98K again. If we lose 98K, then it's going to be 95, 91, and then we're going to be playing the new range between 90K and 100K. All right guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe, and if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.